So, hi everyone. I just thought that I would take the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Karen. I'm 27 years old and I live in Oxfordshire, England. And believe it or not, I was only diagnosed with ADHD at the age of 26. So that's almost a year ago. It'll be a year in December. And prior to that, I'd had lots of consultations with psychiatrists and doctors and all of that kind of thing, loads of medical professionals. None of them could agree on what was wrong with me. And it was only when my neurologist, who deals with my epilepsy, actually suggested that ADHD might be the root cause of all of my problems, or at least a big part of it, that it was even considered. At school, the teachers always used to tell my parents that I was gifted in some subjects, but either willfully ignorant or lazy in others. And I just never received any help. I think people just assumed that I was lazy or stupid or just didn't care. And that really certainly wasn't the case. And even I myself was actually pretty skeptical about the idea of ADHD being the diagnosis, because I kind of believed the stereotypical idea of ADHD, which is that it's just about being hyper. You know, you think of boisterous, hyper children. And it's only when the neurologist told me a few of the lesser known symptoms of ADHD that it finally began to hit home that, okay, you know, this might be the diagnosis. So I kept an open mind. I was still a little bit skeptical, but I kept an open mind. I dug out all of my old school reports. I got my parents, my mum and my husband as well, to write their own testimonies. My husband came with me to the appointment. The neurologist managed to arrange an appointment with an ADHD specialist, and within a couple of hours of the assessment, I was told that yes, I 100% have ADHD, and they prescribed me a drug called Elvance. And I've always been very skeptical about medication, because over the years I've been on a lot of different drugs, including hardcore antipsychotic, antidepressant drugs such as lithium and stuff like that, and it just turned me into a zombie. So I was very skeptical, but I tried it, and you know what? Since being on meds and being able to understand the reasons for my struggles, the reason that my brain works the way that it does, my life has improved enormously. I honestly cannot recommend it enough. If you feel like ADHD could be a potential problem in your life, doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're 15 or 50 or even older, especially in women, it goes undiagnosed or misdiagnosed so much, and it shouldn't happen. It is our duty to get ourselves the best help that we possibly can. And I'm not going to tell you it's easy, because it probably isn't going to be easy. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to dismiss your idea, going to fob you off. Don't let them. Fight to get a diagnosis, and please follow my channel, and I'll tell you a lot more about this condition and everything that goes along with it. So thank you for listening. If you've made it this far, please subscribe to my channel.